Published, 1826 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 28th of June 2018. Updated, 1:02 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 29th of June 2018. Conservative talk show host Sean Hannity appeared to blame Democratic Congresswoman Maxine Waters for Thursday's shooting at a small Maryland newspaper just hours before she canceled appearances due to death threats against her. Hours after Hannity's remarks on his radio show, Waters canceled public appearances after she says she received one very serious death threat and hostile mail. The California lawmaker said she canceled 2 appearances in Alabama and Texas this weekend. According to CNN, Waters said her office has received hostile mail, as well as one very serious death threat from Texas, as the president has continued to lie and falsely claim that I encouraged people to assault his supporters, while also offering a veiled threat that I should be careful. Even more individuals are leaving threatening messages and sending hostile mail to my office, she said in a statement. There was one very serious death threat made against me on Monday from an individual in Texas, which is why my planned speaking engagements in Texas and Alabama were canceled. Sick this weekend, she continued. Conservative talk show host Sean Hannity blamed California Rep. Maxine Waters, right, for the shooting at a newspaper in Annapolis, Maryland on Thursday. Hannity also appeared to blame former President Barack Obama, although it is not clear what it is specifically that Obama said that may have led to Thursday's shooting. This is just one in several very serious threats the United States Capitol Police are investigating in which individuals threatened to shoot, lynch, or cause me serious bodily harm. Hours earlier, Hannity, who hosts a primetime show on Fox News, blamed Waters for the shooting at the newsroom of the Capital Gazette in Annapolis during his afternoon show, which is syndicated nationwide by premier radio networks. As news of the shooting broke, Hannity said, "It's so sad that there are so many sick, demented, and evil people in this world. It really is sad. You know, imagine you go to work and this is what you're dealing with today. Some crazy person comes in, and I'm not turning this into a gun debate. I know that's where the media will be in 30 seconds from now. That's not it. You know, as I've always said, I mean honestly, I've been saying now for days that something horrible was going to happen because of the rhetoric. Really, Rep. Maxine Waters. You want people to create, call your friends, get in their faces, and Obama said that too, get in their faces, call them out, call your friends, get protesters, follow them into restaurants and shopping malls, and wherever else, she said. Waters has been criticized for saying that protesters should confront Trump administration officials and tell them they're not welcome anymore, anywhere. Days earlier, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, right, and Kirstjen Nielsen, left, were thrown out of restaurants. Waters has come under fire for comments on Sunday in which she told supporters to get out and create a crowd and push back on members of the Trump administration, tell them they're not welcome anymore, anywhere, Waters said. Those remarks were made in response to news in which 2 top administration officials, Homeland Security Secretary Kirstjen Nielsen and White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders, were forced to leave restaurants. Nielsen was confronted by left-wing protesters as she sat down at a Mexican restaurant in Washington, D.C. Sanders was asked to leave a small Virginia restaurant whose waitstaff took a vote and determined she should be ousted. Waters was criticized by both Republican and Democratic leadership, who said that the comments could be construed as incitement to violence. Waters, however, denied that she called on others to commit acts of violence. At least 5 people were killed and several others were wounded on Thursday when a gunman fired through a glass door inside the newsroom of Capital Gazette in Annapolis, Maryland on Tuesday. Protesters angry about the Trump administration's immigration policies, including the detention of children and their separation from their parents, confronted Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell and his wife, Transportation Secretary Elaine Chao. Why are you separating families? Why are you separating families? Protesters yelled toward the couple as they left an event at Georgetown University in Washington, D.C. Why don't you leave my husband alone? Shouted Chao. You leave my husband alone. At least 5 people were killed and several others were wounded on Thursday when a gunman fired through a glass door inside the newsroom of Capital Gazette. The suspect, a white male, has been apprehended and no motive is known for the attack.